let's try this again. We are going to make custom YouTube thumbnails. We're going to go from this right here, to this right here. And this is the one I created for this live video, but I'm going to do another one from start to finish, and that way you can learn. And it's all free tools, free software, free tools. You don't have to pay for anything. All you need is a computer, and you need to know how to follow instructions. So for the most part, I put everything in the description. So this software right here that I'm in right now, this is called Paint.net. That's the software I like to use. It's close to Photoshop. It might not be as powerful, but it's a free tool and you could do a lot with it. If you're not like a, extremely high level editor, this is just enough. So I have it downloaded already. I posted a link. And there's one more. There's an effect called the shadow effect that you need to plug into this software. And I put that link in the description as well. And third, you need to use a website called Remove.BG. And that's one of my favorite apps. I got it from one of my mentors, my EXP real estate mentors. His name is Chris. He does some video editing, and he put me onto this website. So this is the website here, and it removes like the background from almost any image. So we need to use that, and we are going to get started. So this is what I did. I took a shortcut. Instead of uploading the images directly to my computer or whatever, I just came to my Facebook and I sent them directly to myself. So I'm gonna use an image of me and my son. I made him take these pictures with me, and I made him point because we're going to point to the words in the thumbnail. So let me see which one I want. I think I want to use this one. No, let's see. Let's use this one. So I'm going to copy the image and I'm going to go back. Remember, Remove.BG. I'm going to go back there, and you can either upload the image or like I copied it and it's in your clipboard. I copied it so it's in my clipboard, and I'm just going to paste it here. And it does like all of the work for you. Like, see, it removes everything. Even when the background is not solid, it removes the background for you. So my background is gone now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this image. With the image, now it's in my clipboard. And what I'm going to do is move back to my Paint.net app, right? And I'm going to open a new file, and it's 2019. So between 2019 and 2020, thumbnail images are 1920. The best resolution is 1920 by 1080 pixels. So that's what size I want to make my image, my new image. My background is white. My color is this one here. I have it saved in. And what I'm going to do is in this Paint.net tool, this toolbar, I want to use this paint bucket. And I want to change my background to purple. That's my background. That's my theme. You should pick a color and a theme, and you should stick to that theme. I picked this color purple for my mom, and also because YouTube, it stands out on YouTube. You don't see a lot of purple. And you traditionally you want to stay away from colors like black on YouTube, white, and red, because those are YouTube's colors. And also, I like to get away from blue because, a lot of social media platforms use that color blue. And it's a little bit difficult to stand out when you're using the same color and the same methodology as everybody else. So I like purple. Now my background is purple, and I still have that image copied to my clipboard. And in this Paint.net, we have this layers section right here. And I'm going to rename this to profile because this is where I'm going to put me and my son. And I'm going to paste us here. And I'm using this move tool. So I'll do that again. I'm using this move tool, and I'm going to stretch this a little bit. And here's where he's pointing, and I'm going to put a caption here, and he's going to point to that caption. And when you're making thumbnails, you want to use your face and you want to express your personality, because psychologically we're more drawn to people, other people, things that are like us, and faces. So I'm using me and my son's face, and we're going to point to the caption here. So let's get started on creating the caption. I like to add a background to all of my captions. I use white. Still in paint.net. There is a shapes tool here. You can click through, you can get a border, non-border. I like to do non-border, and a rectangle. So that's my caption background. I'm gonna go back to my move tool. I wanna move it up some. That's my caption background. I'll name it caption background. Type. And I have that, that's finished. So next I want an actual caption. So I create a new layer in my layers tool, and I name this caption, because this is where my caption is gonna go. And my caption is gonna be YouTube. My caption is gonna be YouTube thumbnails, right? I'm gonna do thumbnails, because we are going to put the YouTube logo up top. So it says YouTube thumbnails. So for now, I'm just going to do thumbnails. And that effect I mentioned earlier is a drop shadow effect. And I like to add the drop shadow effect to a lot of my stuff. So I'm going to add the drop shadow effect to this layer, the caption layer. Bam, you see, that's how I got my black. And you can change the boldness of it. Actually, let's do that. Let's use that. It looks pretty nice. 24. Let's take it down some. 14. Thumbnails. I want to save that. And I want to add YouTube here. I want to add the YouTube logo. Since people are familiar with the YouTube logo, I'm going to add that. And I'm going to go to my browser, and YouTube logo. And when you're looking for logos, the best thing to do is to find a transparent logo. So images, and usually when you're looking for a transparent logo, when you click on a logo, you see these checkers behind it. Sometimes it can get tricky, but for the most part, transparent logos look like this. And I want to go back to paint.net, and I want to create a new layer. New layer will be called YouTube logo, and I'm going to paste my logo right in there, and boom, there we go. Oh, that actually looks better than I thought it would. So I stretch it out, and there I have YouTube thumbnails. So wow, look at that, nice. So now we just gotta fancy it up. So this is our thumbnail. This is what our thumbnail is gonna look like so far. And I was doing some research earlier, and earlier I found out that that custom like border that you see around people, like the one I'm about to create around me and my son, it's called a sticker effect. And paint.net it's just called a drop shadow. So wrong layer. I need to go back to profile. I need to go back to that layer, and I need to put a drop shadow around me and my son. Boom, you see that? And that's how you get that, what they call sticker effect. And you can change it to whatever color you want. There's red, yellow, purple. I'm going to stick to white because that's my channel theme. I use white, black, and purple. And there we have white. I want to make it a little thinner. Let's do 10. 10 is cool. And I like to add another one. Object, drop shadow. I like to add black. So we have two drop shadow effects. And there you have me and my son, we're pointing to the sign. And I'm going to go back to my caption background. I want to add a drop shadow effect to that as well. And let's make this one a little thinner too. Let's go 5. Bam. And there you have it. That's our custom YouTube thumbnail and paint.net. And I should have did this earlier, but I didn't save it. So what I want to do is I save it, like always save your work first, just in case the computer cut off or something. And I'll save it as a PDN. That's a special extension for paint.net. I'll save as YouTube thumbnail. I'll just say Jason, that's my son's name. And I'll save it. So I saved it as a PDN. Now I want to save it as a PNG. PNG. That's the best type to save it as. It holds the most data. I'll save it. And it's gonna ask if you want to flatten it. Yes, you want to flatten it. And there you have it. So now you have your image, file save. Now you have this image, and what you can do is you can upload it to YouTube. So I'm going to try to go over to YouTube, and let me see. I want to go to YouTube and I want to see if I can add this thumbnail to that video. So let's go to my channel, and there we have it. This is the video here. I wonder if it's not going to let me change it. Okay, yeah, so it will. Edit video. And so is it going to let me change it? Thumbnail. Okay, yeah, so my video, I added all this earlier before I went live. It took me forever to go live because this is my first time doing it. But now I'm in YouTube, and this is YouTube Studio. You can tell by it says Studio up here. They're still in beta. And this was the original thumbnail. I'm going to change it. And I'm going to upload the one we just made. And then I'm going to save it. And we are finished. That's how you create a custom, a Bangin. I said Bangin, right? That's how you create a Bangin YouTube thumbnail. And the thing about this is, the reason I like this versus, you know, other people doing it for you or some app doing it for you is you can create whatever you want. So you can add anything you want to these images, anything you want. You don't have to stick to a structured platform. Like, you know, you don't have to, you can make it into however creative you can be, as however creative this thumbnail can be. So that's how you create a custom thumbnail for YouTube in the year 2019, 2020. Thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all another time. I got to do more of these lives because YouTube is my thing now, and I'm trying to grow it, you know? Custom thumbnail, look at that. That's pretty too, man. Like that Remove.BG app it's amazing. So I'm logging off. I'll see y'all soon.